In the arid expanse of the Arabian Peninsula, where the sun blazed down relentlessly and the sands whispered secrets of ancient times, a man emerged who would alter the course of history. His name was Muhammad, a name that would resonate through the ages, echoing in the hearts of millions long after his time. Born in the city of Mecca around the year 570 CE, Muhammad was neither a king nor a general. He was a merchant, a man of the people, known for his honesty and integrity. His life, marked by profound experiences and divine revelations, would lead him to become the final prophet of Islam, a faith that would spread across continents and cultures. Muhammad's early life was shaped by loss and hardship. Orphaned at a young age, he was raised by his grandfather and later by his uncle, Abu Talib. Despite the challenges, he grew up to be a respected figure in Mecca, earning the title of Al-Amin, meaning the trustworthy. His reputation as a fair trader attracted the attention of Khadijah, a wealthy widow who would become his wife. Their marriage, based on mutual respect and love, provided Muhammad with a sense of stability and purpose. Together, they had several children, and it was during this period of relative tranquility that Muhammad began to contemplate the world around him. The society in which Muhammad lived was steeped in tribal rivalries, idolatry, and social injustices. The Meccans worshipped a pantheon of deities, and the Kaaba, a sacred shrine, housed numerous idols. However, beneath the surface of this bustling trade hub lay a profound spiritual yearning. Muhammad often sought solace in the solitude of the mountains surrounding Mecca, retreating to the cave of Hira, where he would meditate and reflect on the moral decay he perceived in his society. It was in this cave, during one fateful night in 610 CE, that his life took a transformative turn. As he sat in contemplation, a presence enveloped him. The angel Gabriel, known as Jibril in Arabic, appeared before him, delivering a message that would change the world. "Read," the angel commanded, and though Muhammad was illiterate, he felt compelled to respond. The words that flowed from Gabriel became the first verses of what would later be compiled into the Quran, the holy book of Islam. This moment marked the beginning of Muhammad's prophetic mission, a calling that would demand immense courage and resilience. Initially, Muhammad shared his revelations with those closest to him. Khadijah, his wife, became the first believer, followed by a small group of family and friends. They embraced his message of monotheism, social justice, and moral integrity. Muhammad preached that there was only one God, Allah, and that all people were equal in his eyes, regardless of their social status or tribe. His teachings challenged the deeply entrenched norms of Meccan society, advocating for the poor, the orphaned, and the marginalized. However, his growing influence soon attracted the ire of the powerful Quraysh tribe, who saw his message as a threat to their economic and social order. As Muhammad's followers increased, so did the opposition. The Quraysh leaders employed various tactics to suppress the burgeoning movement. They mocked, ostracized, and persecuted the early Muslims, subjecting them to economic boycotts and physical violence. Yet Muhammad remained steadfast, embodying the principles he preached. His resilience inspired his followers, who endured unimaginable hardships in the face of adversity. Among them were Bilal, an enslaved African who embraced Islam and became its first muezzin, and Kebab, who faced torture for his beliefs. Their stories of faith and perseverance became intertwined with Muhammad's mission. In 622 CE, the situation in Mecca became untenable. Facing increasing hostility, Muhammad and his followers made a pivotal decision to migrate to the city of Yathrib, later known as Medina. This migration, known as the Hijrah, marked a turning point in the history of Islam. In Medina, Muhammad was welcomed as a leader and a mediator, tasked with uniting the diverse tribes of the city. He established a constitution that guaranteed rights and responsibilities for all citizens, regardless of their faith, laying the groundwork for a multi-religious society. This document, known as the Constitution of Medina, is often cited as one of the earliest examples of a social contract in history. As the Muslim community in Medina flourished, so did Muhammad's role as a leader. He became not only a spiritual guide, but also a political and military leader. Tensions with the Quraysh escalated, leading to a series of confrontations. The Battle of Badr in 624 CE, a decisive victory for the Muslims, showcased their determination and unity. However, the conflict came at a cost, and the subsequent battles, including Uhud and the Trench, tested the resolve of Muhammad and his followers. Each setback was met with renewed faith, as Muhammad emphasized the importance of perseverance and trust in Allah's plan. Throughout these trials, Muhammad continued to receive revelations that addressed the challenges faced by his community. The Quran provided guidance on matters of ethics, law, and personal conduct, shaping the moral framework of the nascent Muslim society. His teachings emphasized compassion, charity, and the importance of community. The rituals of prayer, fasting, and pilgrimage were established, creating a sense of identity and belonging among Muslims. In 630 CE, after years of conflict, Muhammad and his followers marched towards Mecca, reclaiming the city that had once rejected him. The peaceful conquest of Mecca marked a significant moment in Islamic history. Muhammad entered the city not as a conqueror, but as a liberator, dismantling the idols that had long stood in the Kaaba and restoring it as a place of worship dedicated to the one true God. His act of forgiveness towards the Quraysh, who had persecuted him, exemplified his commitment to reconciliation and unity. As the years unfolded, Muhammad's influence expanded beyond the Arabian Peninsula. His message of monotheism and social justice resonated with diverse communities, transcending tribal and cultural boundaries. By the time of his death in 632 CE, Islam had established itself as a formidable force, with a rapidly growing following. Muhammad's final sermon, delivered during the pilgrimage to Mecca, encapsulated the essence of his teachings: equality, justice, and the importance of adhering to the principles of faith. Muhammad's legacy did not end with his passing. The Quran, preserved through oral tradition and written texts, became a source of guidance for Muslims around the world. His teachings, known as the Hadith, provided further insights into his life and the principles he espoused. The rapid expansion of Islam in the following centuries led to the establishment of vast empires, cultural flourishing, and intellectual advancements that would shape the course of human history. The impact of Muhammad's message is profound and enduring. His teachings have inspired countless individuals and movements, advocating for justice, compassion, and the pursuit of knowledge. The principles he championed continue to resonate in modern discussions on ethics, human rights, and social justice. The diverse interpretations and practices of Islam reflect the dynamic nature of a faith that has adapted to various cultures while remaining rooted in its foundational beliefs. In the deserts of Arabia, a man emerged who, through his unwavering commitment to truth and justice, changed the world forever. Muhammad's journey from a humble merchant to the final prophet of Islam is a testament to the power of faith, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. His legacy, woven into the fabric of history, serves as a reminder of the potential for individuals to effect meaningful change in the world. As the sands of time continue to shift, the message of Muhammad remains a beacon of hope and guidance for millions, illuminating the path towards a more just and compassionate society.